Breaking news for PTE test takers. The PTE software has undergone yet another update, and it's bringing a whole set of challenges to the table. This isn't just any update. We are talking about significant changes that could affect how you prepare, practice, and perform in the PTE exam. From the old templates not working to unexpected changes in the way the PTE AI evaluates and scores your speaking and writing. We are diving deep into what these changes are and what they mean for you, how they might impact your test results. Hit the like button and subscribe for more eye-opening content, and don't hesitate to WhatsApp us at the number shown below if you need paid PTE coaching. So without wasting any time, let's find out what challenges or what changes have happened to the PTE AI. Welcome back everyone. I am Anurag from Edutrainex, and today you are with me to reveal the truths that will change the way you are preparing for the PTE exam. Because of these recent changes, there were many students who were following the old templates and the techniques, and they started seeing their scores dropping down. So what are these changes, and why has the PTE done these changes? Well, the PTE algorithm is a machine learning program which is learning every day from the way people are giving their exams. It has started identifying patterns of the templates and the shortcut techniques that people have been using. So it's very important that you know about these latest changes before you go for your exam. The AI is learning every day, and then when the PTE is really sure that the AI is evaluating correctly, they update it to the live exam. And the same thing happened now. The real disappointment happened to the people who were using the one-liner templates. What are these one-liner templates? Let me elaborate. These are the templates that have just a few words in the entire body. There is a serious lack of originality. Most of it has already been written for you. You just put the keywords. The first question to be hit by the recent PTE AI update is write essay. Let's take this essay template for example. In this essay, which has already around 249 words written for you, and it requires you only to write down around 4 to 5 words of your own. I have always told my students that these type of templates have an expiry date to them. If you are getting 70 or 80 with these templates today, you will get 60s when the AI learns to recognize such shortcut templates. There is another type of essay template which is even worse, which is called as the one-word template. You just add the same word in 4 to 5 places and you complete the essay. The AI is getting smarter now. Using the one-word template, you are only going to get around 50 score. That too if you are lucky. Definitely not more than 50s. The AI has now learned to recognize more original words or phrases written by you and tries to judge your response on how much content is original. The algorithm will give you a great score if you write your own essay, as everything will be original in that, isn't it? But you can still use templates such as what we have shown on our blog or in other videos, which has around 160 words written for you and compels you to write around 50 to 60 words of your own. Using this template, you can easily cross 79 plus scores. I got 90 recently on the official mock test. See the scorecard on the screen. I used around 70 to 80 words on my own to reach around 240 words. And the PTE algorithm was very happy with the response. Be careful with your speaking responses as well. But before we discuss about that, I want to show you the next question that is also heavily impacted by the recent updates, which is retail lecture. The PTE retail lecture task a critical component of your speaking section, has recently undergone notable changes, rendering the popular one-line template strategies ineffective. This template, once a reliable shortcut for getting a 90 score, no longer aligns with the updated evaluation criteria. The alterations in the task now demand a more original approach, so that you show the AI that you have understood at least some part of the lecture, if not entirely. Although the note-taking technique still remains the same, but because of this shift, now we need to emphasize the importance of writing phrases instead of just using one word or one-line keywords. I recently tested this theory myself and gave the same official PTE mock test using 3 different templates. The first one was only writing single keyword in each line. The next one involved adding phrase in the introduction to introduce the topic better, and the third one use key phrases in the introduction, conclusion and one sentence in the body as well. The remaining were just keywords added to the template. Of course, the third template got me a 90 score in speaking, as you can see on the screen. The second one got me 87 and the first one got me a lowest 85 in speaking. Please note that I gave good responses for the other speaking questions, as I only wanted to test or experiment on the retail lecture task. There is a full video on the retail lecture where I have elaborated these experiments. Find the link in the description. So I can 100% confirm that the AI has changed the way it evaluates your responses now. Now, as you all know, that summarize spoken text from the listening section is very similar to retail lecture task, because both involves you to listen to a lecture and then both involves you to take down notes. In fact, the templates that we use for these 2 questions are very similar, if not exact. The only difference is that in retail lecture, you speak, and in the summarize spoken text task, you write. The PTE has also changed the same way for this task, in the exact same manner. The one keyword answers will not fetch you high scores anymore. You need to show the AI that you can write your own sentences or at least phrases and convince that you have written original content to get the top score of 90 in this question. So use the template, that is not a problem, but use more phrases like in the introduction, one of the sentences in the body and the conclusion. For the remaining sentences, just add multiple keywords using conjunctions. You can see a sample here. See the first, third and the last sentence. They have phrases instead of just keywords, while the other ones just have keywords in them. A mix and match of originality and shortcuts. This is enough to secure you a 90 score for this question, guaranteed. Now comes the killer part for the speaking section. I was shocked to learn that I used the same technique and I got a 90 score in speaking, while one of my students just got a score in 60s in the PTE official mock test using the same techniques. And this student was really good in speaking. The only difference was that he had a bulky voice. My voice is not that heavy like him. This made me wonder, could that be a reason? Has something changed in the PTE AI? I recently read about the latest AI systems such as Amazon can now even detect the emotions in your voice, pitch of your voice, and on the basis of several other parameters is able to decide what you intend to do. So the AI systems are growing complex these days, and I tried to experiment on the PTE AI as well. I changed my voice to a very heavy voice like this. This is just an imitation. My original voice is not like this. I gave all the answers in the best way possible for the speaking section and tested my experiment. But I was expecting this a little. I got a score of 70 in speaking. I know you all will want to see the evidence of this experiment. I took the official mock test on 18th December 2023 and see the report card. Just 1 week back, I gave the same official mock test with my proper voice and got a 90 score in the speaking section. I showed you that scorecard before when I showed the retail lecture experiments. Well, this student who I was talking about gave the exam 1 year back and he got a 79 plus score, but now he could not. So this confirms that the PTE has changed. It interprets your responses and evaluates in a different manner now. And lastly, the shortcut technique for summarize written text question, which used to work wonders before for the students, will now only fetch you a crashing score in that question. Don't just copy 1 or 2 sentences from the given passage and just put a conjunction in the middle. You need to add more originality to these responses as well. In one of my videos, I have showed you elaboratively the results of my 5 techniques and experiments that I did with the AI, and 3 out of the 5 techniques got me a score of 90. This video is a must watch. Link is provided in the description. One of the techniques was using the template that got me a 90 score. The other 2 were writing your own sentences or copy pasting the sentences from the passage itself and then break the pattern just by replacing some of the keywords from here and there to different words from different sentences from the same passage. That technique still works. I have tried them in my recent PTE exams and it works perfectly. While these changes may seem daunting at first, remember that with the right preparation and understanding of the new system, you can still achieve an excellent score. Focus on adapting your strategies and practice methods to align with these updates. I always tell my students to focus on the correct approach and structure and less on the templates. I hope you like these learnings and these will open your eyes about the new PT changes. Show us your appreciation by liking, subscribing and leaving a comment. And WhatsApp us anytime for the paid PT coaching. Also, share it with others because that's the way you crack the PT exam. Goodbye and see you in the next one.